You may know my next guest from a number of circles: accomplished violinist and/or founder and president of Every Women Foundation. First of all, Sophie Serafino, it's great to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me today.
Typically when I see you, you're wearing red.
Well,
something vibrant, something
I'm kind
alive.
of still wearing red today. Yeah, it's one of my favorite colors for sure.
It is her favorite colors because she also has a CD. We'll talk about it in a few moments. It's called Temptress. And look, you're wearing red, Sophie.
I am.
Come on.
I've probably got about 20 red dresses. It's true.
It looks great on you, that's why. That's what people know you, though. I mean, you're such an accomplished violinist.
Thank you.
And you've been doing it for how long? Ever since you were a little pumpkin?
Since I was 3, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and you know what, when I was little, I was told that I couldn't wear red because I had bright red hair, and so I always wanted to wear it.
Did they tell you that?
Yes.
So would you wear
You always
instead?
want what
Blue
you can't
or?
have, right? Yeah, blue, green, bottle green. Yeah.
It brings out your eyes.
Well, thank you.
You've been a part of the Every Women Foundation. In fact, you were the founder of the Every Woman Foundation. What was the reason for that?
Well,
To start something like this?
You know, I've always been interested in International Women's Day,
Yeah.
and I had an event with a group of friends in Paris. We brought the concept a year later back to Sydney, Australia. We had an event and raised money for a local women's shelter, and you know, that sort of sparked my interest even further. And be like, great, we had an event and raised a bit of money and some awareness around International Women's Day. What can we do? We really wanted to bring International Women's Day to a younger audience, but then it kind of went further than that. We wanted to, you know, I was interested in women's rights and why is this happening? Why is that happening? And what can we really do in the shelters? And, you know, started doing music classes in the shelters as more people became interested. We had writers, so we had the writing program. Now in Calgary, you know, we launched in 2013, in Edmonton 2014. We've now got doctors, life coaches. The outreach is really expanding, and we want to have more educational events.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's amazing what you've done over the last couple of years. We've been following you closely, and we've seen you at women's shows, we've seen you at galas, and of course, just the way you perform is it's just so electric. It's so, but your message as well too is so electric. It's so passionate, and you bring a lot of how you perform into this organization as well too. It's very evident. It really is. Misrepresentation is something that's kind of cool coming up this Saturday. Explain misrepresentation, because it has a neat little twist on the name.
Well, I think, yeah, it's a great name. It's an educational documentary about how women are portrayed in the media and how this really affects women and men. There's actually a male equivalent called The Mask You Live In, which we'll screen earlier in the new year. I guess it's about the misrepresentation of women and how it's really focused on women's bodies and their looks, which, you know, for young people growing up, it's not enough. It really makes them undervalue themselves, you know, who they are, what they can really offer outside of how they look, and about how, I guess, if the most powerful women in the country are sort of portrayed and spoken about in such a derogative manner in the media in many cases, what that says for the rest of us.
And you know, and sometimes we don't even notice it. It's so very subliminal. And it sounds like this movie actually brings attention to that, saying, hey, you know what? It's all around us.
Yeah.
Be aware of it.
Exactly, and it's basically taking a look at what is creating. You know, we have so many issues, and so many people and foundations and charities focus on the symptoms, but what's the cause of this? Why is this happening? And I guess for me, it's my ultimate vision. It goes beyond just, you know, gender equality and true gender equality. We're not talking about, you know, having a genderless society. Obviously, we're different. We have to respect that. It's beyond that. It's like respecting everyone around you, everyone's choice. You know, and we're seeing a lot of, you know, violence, not just domestic violence, but around the world at the moment, and intolerance. So I think that that this requires, you know, a good look at why this is.
Yeah, is part of your message also, here's what can be done?
Yes.
Here's
well,
how
that's
we can
why
actually...
Yeah, we're having a speakers panel after the screening where we will have some industry leaders discuss how this has affected them. We're going to take questions from the audience and really look at that. And as a group that we, you know, assemble tomorrow night, talk about well, how can we solve this? Where to from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a mover and a shaker. This gala, we're really looking forward to it. I'm going to show a few photos as well too of this gala, because it will be again a melting pot of great minds coming together to really discuss what is going on and a step forward in the right direction. This is magnificent. Congratulations on doing this.
Thank you. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll have the panel. We're going to show the screen the documentary, have some live music.
Will you be performing?
No, I'm going to be.
Sophie, seriously.
We've got some great performers from the foundation, Celia Rose and Justine Tyrell. So.
Can I show off this album real quickly? It's called Temptress. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover. This is your new one?
Yes. Well, I have a single out now, Broken. I've done actually 2 albums in the last couple of years, but this one's due out in November. It's an instrumental. I've recorded it with Pablo. It's produced by Rob Wells. Yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank
this.
you.
Yeah. And like we say, it's she's wearing red on the back. She's wearing blue, but it's this young lady. She is a firecracker when it comes to women's causes, and it's fantastic having you on the set.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Sophie. The event is called Misrepresentation. Can you get tickets for this still?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everywomanfoundation.ca. Tickets won't be available on the night, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're close to sold out. Grab tickets now. There's a few left.
There
Absolutely.
you go. Sophie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's some of the things that are happening in and around our city as well, too. The White Museum of the Canadian Rockies. This fun, interactive exhibition brings to life the men and the women who have explored, inquired, and adventured in the Canadian Rockies. Check it out. Check out their website at www.white.org. This is Trending on Shaw.